September 23rd. Fun day. Saturday. Kids. 2023. 9, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Add them up. 21. Break 21 down. That's 3 sevens. Break it down 3 times. Alright. So 3 over 7s. We're 21 over 3s. Because it's 7 3 times after you add them up. So that means it's kind of fun. Like the day secondaries or 3s or months or like the 9 turns into a 7 because it's the second, and then the year is a 7 as well. So you can break it down. We're just going to say a 3 aspect. So that means communication, childlike nature, keep it fun, creativity, travel, will, mind, or spirituality. What's up, buddy boy? She's in her room right now. I want to have you and Arnold downstairs while you eat, okay? Thank you. Kids are always fun, especially with multi-dynamic personalities. It's just what you get, right? All learning. We're all just big giant kids. We slowly learn how to interact with one another. That is acceptable conduct. Change, beauty, knowledge, completion. I ain't gonna go over much of that. I'm just gonna go over what the devotion is for fun, and then speak on to what the numerology has to say on it. Turn again. I think always what dichotomy is flipping from one extreme to the other, or having a yin and yang, being the center line between both. The dots are fun. Those are in its extremities, holding one extreme to the other in its own place. So the yin and yang for me symbolizes in that we are that fucking divided line in the middle. Trying again is continually changing that 180 in itself, continually finding its pattern like an enigma machine until decoding what is needed, the message or the purpose. So, turning again, draw nigh to God and he will draw nigh unto you. What's your God? This is the law of the spiritual life. You must turn to me before you are conscious. Before you are conscious of what? Before you're conscious of my nearness. If you do not draw near to me, that's like in life, there are certain things the energy is always abounding. Frequencies of higher and lower nature are always present. And what forms they take is up to us, as far as our interpersonal reality, what we are interacting with or seeing. And if we do not see or seek or knock on the door to that quiet spot internally, the pineal or your God or your conscious or the source or the cosmos net of consciousness, our ancestors, whether we're cycling or not, whether we are the ones bound for success in this time now, I'm telling you what, you must cultivate in every circumstance a turning towards center, a turning inner standing. That is a glad turning of thankfulness and a turning of weak appeal. Certain times there are going to be aspects of your personality or traits that will be your dominant strength or source of power in the situation. The very next step or the very next challenge or roadblock or thing you come across, that one thing that you use to tackle and swipe away might be the crucible or the crux or the weak point in your armor or your tools that's gonna fucking not get you past this next one. So you're constantly turning, seeing thankfulness, pulling joy. Joy is just a higher energy to tackle what is in front of you and not a weak appeal. It's constantly shifting. I'm telling you what, today, if any, is a childlike nature in all with the 3s and 7s. This is a perfect opportunity to speak to this childlike nature in your head, speaking to the trials that come on you. If we are dealing with the one in charge who is the ultimate engineer on the evil, if you will, or on the opposing side, or the one who is supposed to be in opposition of your purpose, that motherfucker, he's going to continually see, one, he's going to know, they are going to know your energy, your steady frequency. They're going to see your patterns of shifting. They're going to see you on a graph. Then they're going to take all that opposing energy, if we're talking magnetically, and he's going to find the opposite one, to push you, and to push you down but not touch you. This is the ultimate advantage the enemy has, by not touching you, but fucking using energetic forces of nature around you, because they already know your patterns. So as you fucking go forth, you're gonna exist on one plane of energy, doing one thing, tackling stuff. This is why numerology kind of helps out as well, because numerology helps understand the coding of energies or frequencies, right? So as you're a kid, taking in the world, you can go up and down, you can zoom in and out, you can defy timeline. You're a childlike consciousness, you're a play nature, you are already a baseline high energy, you're already set at what's up frequency. That said, turning around, the capability of turning around and just flipping the switch, that enemy is always going to know what fucking group of people around you, entities, figures, things of interaction, to stop you. And you have to constantly shift your energy or your childlike nature of looking at things and go, fine, I'm going to come at it like this. I'm going to pause and do it this way. And if you're tied to this world and the things of this game, like having to be obligated to certain interactions or work or communities or groups or children into hobby or all of that, right? Obligations, are they obligating into your future, or are they things tied to just keep you busy? If they are, start cutting shit out, bro. Because those are huge holds on you, as far as holding you to not be able to shift your childlike nature, being spontaneous, or holding root and rigorous on a certain pattern you're going after. That looks cool as fuck. If you do not continue in that way, you will be pigeonholed. You will be stalemated. You won't be checkmated, but you'll sure be stalemated, and you won't want to move. You'll just give up. Being able to turn again and know your source, or come to source and push away that where needed to fucking navigate. It's epic as fuck. It is so wonderful that not is needed, but that mute appeal. The most mic drop sentence ever. It is so wonderful that not is needed. That's nothing. Nothing is needed but a mute appeal. A mute appeal is almost a blank slate. A mute appeal meaning nothing. This is a quietness. This is no sides. No sides. Then you can see your center. You come from with that, and no chaos, no over strong arming your perception on what's going on. You look at it from neutrality. and see what is in front of you and navigate. If I want here, and this is what's in the middle, I have to become this to go through, over, under, around. But I can outcome this higher nature, or this manifestation I want to bring forth, future, whatever you want to call it. You need to have that capability. What else? So that's a stillness, that's a center, that's drawing the source, that's the capability of childlike nature. What else do we got that I wanted to speak on? So that's just embracing life, baby. That's numerology right there. Embracing life and world. This is the world. These are the challenges. These are opportunities. Opposition is opportunity. There are no enemies but the one within, right? If you see that there are jealousies or greed afoot, or you are trying to topple a corruptness in this world, you're gonna have to embrace the change you will need to become in order to have the change become itself. Ooh, fuck, epic. So, not only help, but the comfort of joy and the divine nearness and companionship of this source of turning again to inner stand come from neutrality. There is a simple calmness. There is lovingness there. It brings you a sweetness, a center into life. A confidence that is posed. A confidence of peace. That is a scary silence. That is a stare of possible death, bringing forth life. Never fear, never lose heart. Never go below. Draw nigh unto me, bro. Draw nigh, not unto nothing. Out of this world, up into, I like to call it the upper X, Bob Proctor. The upper room. All presence alone in that upper room can transform conditions of the life. 100% Proctor Gallagher talk right there. Bringing harmony and beauty, peace and love. That's that turning to a spiritual realm. Getting it in order. Having it breathe and manifest into your mental. And as you sit tight in both of those, bringing congruencies, it will fucking manifest into reality. Allow every ounce of progress that's obtained shine into the external world. Allow your voice to speak the words of your higher vibrations and aspects of self. Embrace the change that might become and produce a new future, an epic ending, a completion into your next. Allow it to happen. All we need is a good push, a steady inertia, and the rest will be taken care of. There's a little bit of initiation to what is but a fucking nuclear explosion, but a spark, a fucking flick of the flint. See how much this external world in your perception can be upgraded by simply letting your true energy from that center turning again into inner standing. Allow this to be one step in allowing your true beauty to shine across the entire world. This is the cosmos. This is the data. This is the cloud. This is the bank in it. This is the most interesting motherfucker popping in and out of any little area he wants to, because he knows Source will carry him. He will smell out the fucking elite top performers, pull and groom and glean from, and then fucking just present himself for what he has centered in his own existence experience. And speaking to the ones who might have similarities not yet, past to come. Alright, so to shine it, fucking get it out there, put in then the chingas in this, have a laugh. This is your childlike nature of imagination. This is involving and cultivating what you need in that nature, being able to flip back and forth from each opposition or opposing energy and swooping. This is that fucking, that while you're football you can just tackle, you fucking flip out of those tackles. I ain't got no fucking football analogies on me, but you can definitely dodge bullets like this. Super simple things. Sounds funny, but it is. It's just stillness. There's power in stillness. There is, if you're drawing nigh into someone, what are you doing? Pulling close? You ain't fucking yelling at him. You ain't talking to him. You're just sitting there in presence, soaking up essence. This is the most purest transform of energy and sharing. See how you can improve these aspects of your mind and become a potent superpower, whether it be a trifecta of all 3D of this nature. Remember, everything ever created or ever started as an idea, and the ideas are never lost. Cool clef note to this is that the universe will and pump out ideas simultaneously to multiple people, and the ones who listen and try to bring forth and steady climb into manifesting it will be the ones who will, I want to say honored, or at least due to respect in some form or nature. Sure, we have a group, a collective that knows this, and they'll comb the consciousness, they'll find one and bring forth and say they were the first, or fund it, or back it, or propagate it. So there's that at foot. But if you have true divine calling behind you, nothing will prevail against you but your purpose. So 23 September. Draw nigh unto God, and he will draw nigh unto you. God, she is black. Quote of an astronaut. Fun one. There are many gods, but only unto one shall I worship. Full send until next time. Epic. I have fun talking. I love hearing my voice. I hope you enjoy or glean whatever you need if you're here still. Fucking full send.